Hey y'all, put your gloves on. Let's tie-dye today. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Okay, I don't know what to name this one yet, but I'll probably have a name by the time I post this. It's a Rorschach-ish, but it's based on a Rorschach, which means it's going to mirror, right? And so this is a 100% cotton shirt, as always. Soaked in a soda ash water solution 20 minutes or more, and then wrung out in the wash machine until down. What you need to do is find the middle of your shirt. And so I'm just going to fold it. I'm going to match my shoulders and my hem, as in thus. And then when I find the middle, now I'm going to finger press, because this is the fold that I want right here. Right here. Because we're not going to do front and back, we're going to do just the front, and then we're going to crinkle the back. So I'm finger pressing, and then I'm going to pick this shirt up by the hem and the collar on that press line that I just did. Or, not the back collar, the front collar. Like this. And then just let it drop. Like that. See there? So this is my middle. This is where our fold is going to be. This is where our crinkle is going to be. Okay? And then decide what kind of fold you want. Okay? It's abstracty, right? So it's going to be, I'm thinking I'm going to do like, that's it. Woo! Wow, that was exciting. Because what we're going to do is we're going to burst out from here to our shirt, to our crinkle. Okay? So then I have to move around on my small surface. And then I'm going to fan fold. Not ridiculously tiny, but not as big as I normally do. And I'm going to go here. And then I've got this space here that I need to match up. And I'm going to pull the shirt to me, because I'm going to have to make a turn. And so for me, this is easier. So I'm going to fold it, because it's so small right here in the front. Here's your tie-dye folding 101. And so I'm matching my line, not the, here's the front of my shirt, see there? I'm not matching this. I'm not matching my seam or my fold. I'm matching my line. And then every once in a while pull this out. Pull that fan out. Because we only want the fan to come out to about here, and then we're going to crinkle this. So I'm just folding. I know there's a professional out there somewhere watching me going, what are you doing? And I am adapting the fold to my style. Okay, so here we got this line here, and then we got to move again. And we're gonna pull those fans out, kind of finger comb them, and then bring my line up and match. I'm just matching my line and keeping it as straight as possible. So I'm starting to drift. See how my line is doing? See how I'm drifting? So I'm going to take a second. I'm going to line up. I'm going to move my folds. There we go. They're lined back up. When we're almost at the end of our our line. Well, maybe we'll call it life force. I don't know. Okay, so there's my fold here. And then I'm going to turn my shirt. And I'm going to bring this around. And I'm just going to comb out my folds. That's such. You following me here? Don't care about this. Just enough folds here is what we care about. I had a dream about this one. I used to do that with my jewelry. I used to wake up and I would have dreamt of a jewelry design, and now I'm starting to do this with my tie-dye, and I love it. Let's see a picture. I'm trying to keep these pretty consistent until about here. Got a low patch here. We'll pick that up. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now, I really want one rubber band really tight here on my line. It's damp, so if you give it a good pinch, it's pretty much going to stay. Okay, I'm going to put a rubber band on there just to hold it in place on our line. Wrap it around one more time, nice and tight. Okay, that's going to be our line, and I'm going to do a couple more rubber bands. And then I'm going to turn, and then this is all higgly-piggly out here. And we're just going to do a lot of material up here, so be mindful of this with your liquid. And I'm going to just scrunch it up. And then our design, actually this color is going to bleed out into here. So this fan, here's my collar. So I'm gonna might rethink that maybe. Okay, you're gonna stand here first. I've not made this before. I practiced. We're doing it live. Let's go to the dye table. Okay. All right, I had to figure this out. Okay, this is not wanting to mix today. I don't know what the dealio is. But it's just a bunch of BS. Okay, we're doing it live and in person. These, I don't know why I bother. There's holes in them, and look, they're just full. I got a stank finger. Lemon yellow, soft orange, dragon fruit, Chinese red, raspberry, robin's egg, and black. Okay, let's do this. All right, lemon yellow on the tight fold in the front. Can you guys see me? I've been doing this for how long, and I still haven't figured out a good camera angle. And there's my lemon yellow. And we're gonna move over here to soft orange. And I'm just kind of dripping. I'm not going real heavy on the squeeze. And then we're gonna go into dragon fruit. And then up into Chinese red. Then I'm going to throw in some raspberry here on this crinkle. And then, oh, parakeet. Yes, please. Changed my mind. Parakeet back here. Yes, thank you. Ooh, and then on the back, I'm going to flip-flop the parakeet and the raspberry. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And then we're going to do, you know, our little bit of back and forth here with some depth with the black. These two blend so well. Hang on. Bear with. All right. There we go. Move some black into there. Oh, that nozzle is stuck. Happens every once in a while, and it's so aggravating.
I swung into Subway, but they didn't have the vegan subs.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Well, thank you for thinking of me.
I tried.
You're the best.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's him. He thinks of me. I'm gonna clean this off. Oh, look, I speckled it. So I can turn this over. Okay. Yellow's already in it to win it, so we're going to throw some more soft orange in there. And we're going to throw some more dragon fruit, some more Chinese red. And then I'm going to flip-flop. So I'm going to do parakeet where the raspberry was on the other side. And then I'm going to put raspberry here. And then again, do a little bit of back and forth with the black. My nozzle keeps sticking. Cuss words. Burger. You know what I think it was? I think one of my, because I stuck a fork down the nozzle and something went pop. And I think a piece of the rose quartz that I have in the bottom, a tiny piece was stuck in the nozzle. So I was getting mad about that. There we go. Much nicer. Much nicer. Okay. Okay. All right, we did it. Yeah. Okay. See you in 24 hours. Are you ready? Okay. Okay. Oh, look how this pops. Oh. My fantasy loving self loves this because it's like, you know, that fiery abyss that all the heroes have to go in. Yeah, I just called myself out. I'm a fantasy nerd and proud of it too. These colors, this did exactly what I wanted to do. Now, is it the most awesome design? No, but back on that, the design doesn't have to be so intricate, twisting and pinching and wrapping, as the color placement. And here's the other thing. I also wanted to show you how easy it is to do a design on the front and then just a canvas on the back. So you don't have to mirror everything front and back like with spirals and crinkles and or if you would have done this and had this bright spine in the front and the back, unless you want to, because that's your choice, because it's your art. But how that modeling, oh, this right here is a beautiful shirt, and then you got a beautiful shirt coming and going. But look how those colors, from the yellow to the orange to the pink and out, how they just right down the front. How cool is that? Now you have the base, the foundation, to do this on the front, this on the back, and I want to see where you take it. I want to see where your mind goes and your creation goes. Look what we did today. If you like these kind of videos, please like and subscribe. I'll make sure I put it in a playlist so it's easier for you to find. My channel's loaded with content right now. It's all tie-dye. And I'm doing this at like 8 o'clock in the morning because I'm getting ready to head out. I got a show today. This is going into inventory. And I wanted to film this because it's going to sell today. And then I won't be able to show you what I made. So this is a quick like 8. I had my coffee. I got dressed. I'm ready to pull out the driveway. But I wanted to show this to you before it's sold. Look how awesome that is. And remember, be peaceful. Be kind. It's important. Try something new today. Who knows? It might just wow you.